I'm Karl Tuckerson, and I'm American. I'm American. I am Karl Tuckerson. Tuckerson takedown. America goes down. Joe Biden wants to take America down. He wants to take them to the highway and then drive cars that are made out of clean energy and then drive them at some sort of ridiculous gas mileage that the car will not even understand. Don Trump, in an interview with Mayor McCheese this afternoon, said that there will be no clean energy, not on my watch. I will make that clean energy into dirty energy, and there will not be any room for the clean energy, because that is not what America is made of. America is made of fumes, and it is made of smog, and it is made of pollution, which is where the riches are. The nutrients are in the pollution, and Don Trump knows that. He is guaranteed taxes on top of taxes, but those taxes will go into Don Trump's pocket. Now, he gave everyone, he said no taxes for anybody for a year. Then everybody's going to have to pay double, and those taxes will go into Don Trump's pocket where they belong, because Don Trump is the only person who knows how to spend the money that he illegally gained from being a legal president and making decisions that were only legally enforced by his illegality. There is no president like him. He has made choices and he has made decisions that only a president, knowing not what the law is, but only what the law is not, could do. The Democrats, they say the law is the law, and that is absolute misogyny. Don Trump will only allow for misogyny on a skyrocketed basis because he knows misogyny is the way to the people's heart. He will speak loudly and in a forum where only misogynists can gather. And those that are the right radical wing of the party will gather. And those represent all of America, because America is right, not left. You cannot be left-handed in America, because if you're left-handed in America, then you're looking south and southeast. And if you look southeast, you can't see the border where there are no people allowed. What happened is Joe Biden took people and he took them to Sweden and he made them un-American. Don Trump has issued an executive order that you must have an unhuman card, an American unhuman card, if you are to pass by all of the receptacles that Don Trump has put into place in every single corner of this nation, so that mail can be deposited into these trash compactors and destroyed, because the mail is a left-wing ideology. There is no place for mail in our system, whether it's illegal or not illegal. That's what Don Trump said. He'll make up rules. He'll make up all sorts of different kind of laws so that the left will not even see what's coming. They can't even understand. There's so much more to him than there is to them. He's this much more than them, Don Trump, who gave me this diamond lion encrusted necklace, because I'm Karl Tuckerson, and what I say on Fox News is said only on Fox News, because it's the only place you can say it. The only place you can say things like what I say and what Sean Hannity says and what Tucker Carlson says, because they're just a bunch of things that we say. And nobody else would say them because they're not even really words that are made to fit together. But we make them fit because we are the Fox News ideology. And Don Trump says, I understand that. I understand what that means, and I don't understand what that means. I will only watch it for hours at a time. Only hours at a time, not on every weekend, but hours at a time in my day. That's how I spend Don Trump's day, is watching the Fox News, and that's where he gets his information. Then he makes his choices, which are decisions, which he bases on that information, which is then saved into Ivanka Trump's gallery of child slave fingers. Ivanka Trump has been given a contract by Vladimir Putin to make child slave fingers only out of child slave fingers. That's an unbelievable power that Ivanka Trump has gained for the President Trump and his presidency and the Republicans and the Republicanism that is made up of Vladimir Putin and his smartness. Because his smartness is gained from what he watches, and he watches like an eagle, soaring in a cloud of motor sauce. That's what Vladimir Putin watches. Then he calls Don Trump and he says, send Ivanka over. I want to watch her make child slave fingers into fabric. Then, after she has made the fabric, she puts it into Don Trump suits, and they are sold for millions of dollars. And that is not something that anybody can do, only Ivanka Trump. She makes them. The child slaves are there. She takes the fingers. She makes the finger sandwiches out of child slaves, and then she eats the child slave fingers. And then the discoveries are made because Ivanka Trump's brain is a Trump brain, which is at least this big, not that big, not like this. No, it's not like that, like the ear of some Democrat. Look at this. I cut this ear off a Democrat and now he can't hear. Well, he can hear on one side, but not on the other side. And what he hears goes in the wrong way because ears aren't matched. They're different. Every Republican knows that ears are different. They're made out of something different. One ear is not the same as the other because corn can't grow unless there is a seed. And if there is not a seed, then there can only be soil. And if soil is present, then you can't have ears because the ears won't hear the soil when the worms are eating it. And that is the only way you can find your way to Republican justice and Republican injustice, because there is no two things that are the same about it. And Karl Tuckerson knows that there is no way you can have too much more injustice than too much more justice that is not inside of the Cobra Squirrel. Donald Trump has made a Cobra Squirrel, and he has told the people, yes, Corona is here. And I told you it wasn't, because that's not knowledge that people like you can handle. Only the 4 people in my brain can handle it. He handled it, he said it, he made it his own predilection. Donald Trump has more choices than even 4 other people. And he has made unhumanism becoming American not a choice. I'm Karl Tuckerson and I'm America. Watch your standard, because a standard doesn't go on a bike.